Hello, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We have a great lineup today. So, thank you for being on. I am Stephanie Myers. I think you guys, most of you know me. I am going to go through a few housekeeping things and then we're going to jump in to our wonderful presenters and all these awesome faces that you get to see here. First off, we have Ignition still going on. That is where you enroll a new associate and you get a 10% bonus. Okay, so this is a great time to capitalize on it, get that extra cash, maybe use it for some fun summer activities with friends or family, maybe savings, maybe a new car, maybe gas for that car, whatever it is. That 10% extra bonus is always fun to get. So check out the hub to look at all the details on that as well. Second, I want to talk to you guys about convention. For convention, we have our experience day that launched a little bit ago, and it is filling up. A lot of the slots are filled up. So take a look at the hub and figure out what you want to do, what your teams want to do, what your USANA friends want to do, and get registered for that because slots are almost gone. It's crazy, crazy, crazy fast. Along with convention, if you are registered virtually or in person, you earn a free business center. But there is a caveat. You need to make sure your ticket is assigned to your name and ID number. And that is so, so, so important for a magnitude of reasons. We want to make sure we're giving you the business center and putting it under the right ID rather than it just floating in space. So make sure you call customer service to get your ticket assigned to you. That is important to get your free BC if you're coming in person or if you're doing it virtually. If you're getting recognized, it is also important to get your ticket assigned because then we can make sure we call the right recognition name, that you get to have stage time, all the things. So get your ticket assigned to you and your ID number. Very, very important, okay? And my ask for you is that you make sure anyone on your team, whether they're an active associate, they're an associate who's acting like a customer and just purchasing product, or they're just kind of not engaged right now, they're taking some time off, you let them know about this and you let them know about the opportunity to earn a free BC. They could get it if they register for virtual convention at $29.95. And so I would like to encourage you to make sure you're bringing that up to them. Make sure you're letting them know, and then they can make the decision if they're going to register for in-person or virtual, okay? It's too good of an opportunity to miss that. Okay, I'm flying through some things. The third thing is on July 12th, the Beauty Bosses, they're hosting a virtual spa. And so what that is it is an opportunity for you to come on with a guest or you to come on and just listen and learn about how to do an online Celebrate party. If you're learning, you can watch how to do it online, or you could take some of the things that they talked about and implement it in person. If you're inviting a guest, your job is to do the inviting, provide them with the sample, join them, right? You guys should both be on, cameras on, you get to see each other, and then you're doing the closing. This group will do the presenting for you. So they'll take out that hard piece and they'll do it for you, which is so nice. All the details are on the associate community page under the event section, and you'll see the shareable, you'll see the link to send them. You'll see just some instructions on like, make sure you have your camera on, make sure you have your bowl of water ready, and things like that. So you are set up for success. Okay. So that is July 12th. We're trying to get a lot of them on there so you guys can realize, if you want to do it virtually or how to do some summer Tel Aviv parties and ready to go. Wasn't that Tel Aviv sale awesome? Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I have the oil on today, so I'm trying my hardest not to touch my face again. Okay, fourth thing. Oh my goodness, sorry, so many things. Our new Elevate for 2023, this year's flying by. It's crazy to even say 2023 has launched. There is the spring one and there is the fall one. We have launched the spring one. All the details are on the hub. We have a lot of fun shareables and promotional videos. So I'm going to encourage you to go check out my Facebook page and you'll see the cute promotional video and comment below. who you're going to bring with you to it, okay? I would love to see that. So make sure you take a look, get excited, comment below, and work with your sales managers to break it down at a weekly level to get it in manageable bite-sized pieces. And then after you break it down in a weekly level, break it down into a product level and figure out how many products or what sets of things or what packs of things and how many you need to sell to get there. Because when it's at that level, you're like, oh, I can do it. I know exactly what I need to do to make it happen, okay? So that is the fourth thing. I think we're flying through things. Maybe the fifth thing. I don't know. I now want to turn it over to Riley. Riley normally comes on every month. You're used to her beautiful face. I love this woman. She is a great mama. She just moved to the Carolinas. So her reels are so fun. Outdoor lifestyle. I love it. I love it. But she is here to talk to you more about just some social media tips, what USANA is doing, and how you can incorporate it into your business. So Riley, I'm turning the time over to you, darling.
Awesome. Thank you, Steph. Thank you for those great updates. Let me pull my slides up. Okay, so we have a lot going on. We are now in July. As Steph said, I can't believe it. Convention is next month. But I always want to highlight the resources that we have available to you. And one resource that I want to highlight is our social media lifestyle calendar that is live on the Associate Facebook page. The July calendar features some fun ideas for sharing products on your social feed. And this month we have National Chocolate Day, perfect opportunity to highlight your favorite chocolate protein shake or bar. And I've seen so many of you leveraging the use of this calendar and applying it to your posts, and we love to see that. As always, this is a recommendation for your posts when you need an idea, something to post and you don't, your brain power is not working that day. We want you to come to this calendar, see what's there, and that's a great idea for you to post that day when you're stuck on what to share. I also want to share that this month we are focusing on Act Nutrition products on our social, along with a mix of Celavive. Summer is the perfect time to naturally integrate active nutrition and Celavive into your social posts. The weather is warm, people are outside and getting more active. And I love that our active nutrition line, it's so easy to share and naturally integrate into your social media, into your feed. A few ways to do this is to show how you use your products on a daily basis. For me, I always love my shake as a post-workout snack. It's almost always my breakfast with a probiotic stick tossed in as well. And I'm a huge fan of our health pack. As a busy mom, I love knowing that I can get my core supplements. It's in that pack. I take it, I'm covered. It's quick and easy. So we really want you to share how you incorporate your USANA products into your busy lifestyle. And the more authentic and real your posts are, the more they will resonate with your followers. So now that we've talked about this is the perfect segue into a quick social tip that I want to share with you all today. I want to briefly touch on how to show up authentically on social media. We all know just how important it is to have a social media presence today. It's vital for your brand. And once you have that social media presence, we want you to show up authentically. But how do we do this? So authenticity on social media is defined as showing the real side of your brand or business with your followers. We know that when this is done, it makes you more relatable to those that follow you. And the question I often get is, I want to show up authentically, but I also want to push USANA on my page. So the trick to doing this is to share how USANA naturally integrates into your daily life. Do you grab a Nutrimeal shake for breakfast? That is perfect to share. Are you like me? You grab your health pack, you throw it in your purse, you're set for the day. Is part of your morning routine washing your face? Do you pamper yourself before bed with a mask? I want you to think about how you use your USANA products on a daily basis. And once you think through that, think how you can naturally share this with a lifestyle approach on your social channels. So this fun picture that's on your screen is from Natalie using our charcoal mask. And it's the perfect example of a little evening self-care and the perfect type of post that would resonate with your followers, and it shares a story. It's fun, natural, authentic, and engaging. And you don't see a USANA bottle as the main focus in this image. In fact, it isn't in the image at all. And your post copy can be where you touch on the product. So to take this a step further, I wanted to show you guys how I can take a picture and naturally integrate it into the feed. So I posted this morning on our Instagram, and I used a testimonial from Natalie as the post copy. So it says, let me see, 20 minutes to unwind and relax and take care of me. And did I mention that it leaves my skin smooth, hydrated, and feeling amazing? And then I did the plug on where to shop it down below. I said, shop the Celavive exfoliating scrub and mask by visiting the link in our bio. So that tells them exactly where to find the product that you're touching on. But it's not just touching on the product. It's telling a story, and it's authentically showing how Natalie uses the mask to unwind after a long day and to provide a little self-care and love. I also want to remind you all that at the moment, we are seeing Reels perform so much higher than traditional posts on Instagram, than a traditional image that's posted. So with this being the case, I want to highlight 2 Reels that share how you can authentically integrate USANA into your content as well. So let me pull those up and play it for you. So this first example uses our electrolyte replacement drink, and she shows her morning routine. It shows her waking up, getting ready for the day, prepping for her walk. She gets her water bottle ready, mixes in her electrolyte drink, and it authentically is showing how she integrates USANA into her morning routine. It didn't feel addy, it felt very natural, and you were curious what she was up to, so it made you want to keep watching. So I love that. It shares a real glimpse into her life. I want to show you one more other example. Let me get that one pulled up. So this example did the same kind of thing. It showed her morning routine, showed her making her bed, applying her Celavive when she woke up, making her coffee, taking her supplements. It there again naturally brought USANA into her post, and it shared a story. That's her morning routine, and that speaks. We know that stories sell. So I have a challenge for all of you. My challenge is for you to post a photo or a reel of yourself using USANA and bringing your USANA product along, sharing it, how it incorporates into your daily routine. We want to see how it naturally integrates into your life. I know I always come on here and I throw so much content at you guys, but I'm here to help you. And there's so much great content floating around, and we love what you're doing. But as always, please reach out to me with any questions, and always tag us in your social posts. I want to see those so I can reshare you on our channels. So tag us at usana.usa or directly send it to me. Say, hey, I posted this reel. What do you think? I'd love to see that. I love connecting with all of you. So that is all I have for you today, but I now have the chance to pass the time over to Donald Cherry, who is our Executive Director of Corporate Sustainability, and he is going to share some of the awesome efforts that USANA is making to be more sustainable.
Thank you, Riley. That's really good content. I feel like I need to jump on these more often so I can step my own social media game up. So, but yeah, like she said, I am Donald Cherry. I am the Executive Director of Corporate Sustainability. Um, and I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about the program. We've been building it out for about a year now. So wanted to touch on that, the overview of the program, if you haven't had a chance to hear us speak about it at convention. And then I'll dive into some of the initiatives that we're working on as well, so you guys know what's going on. So I'll start with this. There's a lot of different definitions of sustainability that are floating around. So what I wanted to start with is the one that we've adopted as an organization. And the definition there is the means by which we meet the needs of today without compromising our ability to meet the needs of the future. So even with that definition, I know that a lot of people's minds tend to gravitate towards the environmental aspect of it. And while that's a huge part of it, there's a lot more to it to make sure that we're running the business in a sustainable way. And that's what I want to touch on today. So as we put structure around the program, there's three main pillars that we built it around. There's people, there's planet, and then there's product. Under each of those pillars, we've got a set of focus areas. So under people, we're focused in on diversity, equity, and inclusion, community engagement, health, safety, and well-being, and then talent management and development. Under planet, we've got greenhouse gas management, waste management, and sustainable packaging. And then under product, we've got health and nutrition, obviously, and then product quality and safety, and then responsible sourcing. So from a 30,000 foot view, that's the framework that we built our program around. So like I mentioned, all of the initiatives that we take on as an organization fall under these specific areas. And today I'm planning on touching on a few, but we won't have time to do a super deep dive into every single project. But what I do encourage you guys to do is go check out our sustainability page on USANA.com or What's Up USANA blog to figure out or to learn more about the things that we're working on. So specific initiatives. Like I mentioned, sustainable packaging is a big one for us. And there's a few things that we're working on there. I believe, I want to say by now, all products in the States have transitioned to the PCR material. And what that is plastic made from post-consumer resin. So we don't continue to have new plastic created that we're putting out into the environment. Also, as a part of that project, we've transitioned about, depending on the market, 10 to 15 different products to smaller bottles, excuse me. So I think when you look at the Pro-Glucanil, for example, that bottle is significantly smaller. And we've done that on a few different products as we've transitioned to the PCR material as well. Something you guys may have also noticed as it relates to the packaging aspect of things, we've switched away from the bubble plastic void fill in the shipper boxes to a biodegradable paper material that's also recyclable, and again, reducing the amount of plastic that we put out into the environment. Another one of the plastic reduction efforts is the shrink wrap that you would see on the bottles. We're moving away from using that altogether. And I believe it started to roll out. So you guys may have noticed that they don't have the shrink wrap, the plastic sleeve around them anymore. But we still do have things like the safety seal under it to make sure that the product, you're getting the product at the highest quality possible. So that plastic sleeve is also being removed. And then something that we're going to start to roll out that you guys will see probably around Q2 of next year is better recycling instructions for our product. Whether it be our nutritional bottles, whether it be the skincare products or the foods products, we want to make sure that you guys know how to properly dispose of that and recycle that material if it is recyclable. So whether it be on our website when you place orders for specific products or directly on the labels in some cases, we'll have much more clear recycling instructions and how to go about doing that, again, to make sure that we're better environmental stewards. So that's what we're working on. Those are some of the key things that we're working on for sustainable packaging. And another big thing that I'm sure you guys are all aware, we've always been really, really big on community engagement. A couple of weeks ago, I believe it was World Service Week. It's all blending together. The year's going so fast. Was World Service Week. And again, this is one of those things where not only just as an organization with our employees, it's something that we really enjoy being able to engage with you guys on and volunteer and help in where things are important to you. So get involved in the community, volunteer, donate, however you want to show up for your respective communities. Another thing that we've worked really, really hard on is the work of the foundation and Kids Eat and the specific opportunities that we work on through those. So whether it be, school sponsorships or the amount of food that's donated. And if you had a chance to make it to Salt Lake and do a food pack where we pack up food for some of the local schools, those type of things are things we're continuing to focus on and making sure that we're active in not just our community locally here in Salt Lake, but each individual community that we operate in. So continuing to encourage that. And then on the product side of things, quality has always been huge for us, and it's constantly developing. We want to make sure that we have the top tier product all the time, and our R&D teams, our quality teams are constantly working to ensure that. Another focus area under product is responsible sourcing. And this is one of those things where we're trying to build out. Um, it's a little more behind the scenes, but we know how important it is that there's transparency in ingredients that we use, transparency in the type of packaging that we use, transparency in that we don't source from hot red zone areas, be it an environmental red zone or be it a social red zone. So we want to make sure that we're continuing to be responsible stewards when it comes to sourcing our products. So again, these are just a quick handful of things that we're working on, and been building the program out for you. And we're going to continue to do that over the year. So as we're working through things, work with your sales managers, because I want to hear these things. I want to hear what's important to you guys and make sure that we're aligning what we're building the program around with what our customer base, our employees, our associates, everybody wants to see. So again, limited time here, so I didn't do a major deep dive, but I encourage you guys again to take a look at our sustainability websites and dive into the sustainability report as well. There's a lot of good information there about some of the things that we're working on that goes into much more detail. So again, any questions or things that we will want to focus on as an organization, work with the sales managers, and I would love to hear about them. So that is my time, and I'll pass it back over to Stephanie.
Thank you, Donald. It is so great to be with a company that you're just proud of, and you know that everything that they do is at the top level, and just all the different aspects between the quality of the ingredients, how they test raw materials, how they treat our earth, so many great things. And then the Kids Eat program, how they treat others around us. It really is heartwarming. I also think we have one more speaker. Is Natalie on? She is. So we go from seeing Natalie with her awesome mask on and just relaxing and loving life. And now she's in the office, all professional, all done up. But she is here to share with us some things about convention too. And Natalie, if there's anything else on your mind or heart or that you're dying to share, you have the floor now. So they see you with your mask on and now all beautiful. So take it away, darling.
I love it. I was telling her, I was like, thank you for making me feel like a movie star. I love it. So I'm happy to be here. Thank you so much, guys, for the invitation. And I'm actually really excited because we're just 6 weeks away from convention. I know Steph already shared that with you guys. I was like, we can't believe that it's almost here. And one topic that I wanted to talk to you guys about is Experience Day. This is a new avenue that we're trying this year for convention. Again, we haven't seen each other for so long. We're taking convention back again to Salt Lake City. It's a global convention. And Salt Lake has a lot to offer. And just in order to get into Experience Day, I want to share with you a story. Every time I would come to convention when I was actually working in the Colombian office, I would always come till 3 days before, because the one thing that I loved doing before convention was taking 1 day or 1.5 days to just try to relax and enjoy the nature and everything that Salt Lake and Utah offers. So I would always go paddleboarding and I would always go hiking. And I think when they actually announced Experience, it's oh my God, this is a chance for people to really experience Salt Lake and Utah in a very different way because it has a lot to offer. So that's why today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about Experience Day. So Experience Day is on Saturday. So you can do whatever your heart desires in a way on that day or the other days that they're still here through convention. And we have a page on our convention website that explains everything that you can do. You can map your own adventure. We have actually activities that are free. Some have costs. So let me just walk you through some of the things that you can do. And even while you have a little bit time of here and there between sessions or workshops, you can go and take a walk and go to the City Creek Mall. You can actually go to the Leonardo if you want to. There's great places around to eat. So don't worry, we'll share that with you guys too, because we love to taking care of you, knowing our favorite spots to eat, grab some lunch, get your coffee in the morning or your tea, because I'm a tea lover. So we'll get you guys there too. But so if you have time, there's a lot of things you can do, whether it's by yourself, with your team. You can actually go places that are close by. If you love nature, we have tons of parks. There's the Tracy Aviary. We have the aquarium right here also. But if you want to do something fun with your team because you're all here, you can either do an escape room. I love axe throwing. Like, I love it. It's so much fun. It's hilarious. It's so fun. And it's really close to where we are in actually the convention center. You can do like indoor karting and things like that. But if you like, for example, nature, like we have great hikes that are really close to the convention center that you can actually do in the morning. I know a lot of groups like do love to do that. And I think that's awesome to do, to just get some fresh air, get your body moving before you like get there and sit down and hear all the amazing things we have for you for convention. There's also like really close state parks and national parks close to us, like the Timpanogos Cave, Capitol Reef. They're a little bit further away, and Bryce and Arches. If you have more time in Salt Lake, I would really recommend that you do at least one of those because they're amazing. Trust me on this one. And then we have USANA sponsored activities. I know we had the registration launch last week. We had a lot of things. A lot of things were already filled up really quickly. But like, for example, like the manufacturing tours, right? You have to sign up because you get 60 minutes through the manufacturing tour. It had a cost of $20 because that actually goes to the USANA Foundation. That one is really sold out. And I'm really sorry for the ones who couldn't make it. It's also one of the things that we just tried this year to see how well received it was. Now that we know that it's really well received, we'll try to make more accommodations as years come by to have more openings for this. But if not, you still can go do home office tours. Like whether it's your first time at convention or you've been here for a long time, the fact that we haven't seen each other for 2 years is like, okay, so maybe it's time I can go back to the home office and just get the feel again of why I joined USANA, why is USANA, why make USANA my partner? Because even the home office right now has changed a lot. There's a lot to see. So, and we have amazing tours prepared for you, and these are free. So you can actually make them from Wednesday until Saturday. Anytime you want, anytime you have some free time, just hop on a bus and come to the home office, and we'll be happy to greet you here. Then we have Keat Seat. And actually, Donald mentioned that, Stephanie mentioned that too. Keat Seat is part of our USANA Foundation, and it's something that I really love because I even volunteer that every time there's a slot, I will always love to go and pack food for like an hour. It's so close to the office. It's a nice break from everything that you're doing while you're working. It actually brings good to the community, and you can actually do that. And it's really fun. The guys at the foundation make it so fun. They have amazing music, so you can just pack and dance as you go, which I love. And it's a great way to give back. So you can do that as well. There's groups of 25. Like this is also an activity that kids above 7 years old can also do. So if you're actually having your kids come with you to convention, like if they're over 7, they can actually come and join and do that. We have a lot of families do that here as well in Salt Lake. So this is actually a nice family activity to do as well. Then we have the Utah Olympic Park. And the Utah Olympic Park, it's amazing because it's this amazing structure that has all these kinds of activities, zip lining, tubing. It has ropes courses. So it's just fun. This is a little bit more expensive because you have to pay for it. It's $85, but it has like the transportation to go there. You can actually take on the activities. So it's actually just a day of fun that you can actually take and make it something of an adventure as well in a very different kind of setting. And of course, it's a park city, so it's a different kind of way of like experience in Salt Lake. So it's actually also a way to have a lot of fun too. The one that I really like, and this one's free, so this is actually fun to do on the experience if you're staying, is the Spartan course. So for the ones who remember 2 years ago, we actually had a Spartan course inside the convention center. This year, we are actually going to take it actually to the home office. And this is going to be open from 9 a.m. to 4:45 p.m. on Saturday. It's free entrance. You can actually run the course. It's really fun to do, whether you're competing against yourself, your teammates, you just do it for fun. It's actually going to be so much fun. It's physical activity, so just make sure that you dress accordingly, because like you have to do runs and things and jumps. So just make sure that you're aware of that. And actually, some of the sales teams actually were running a Spartan race this Sunday, so we're actually really excited about that. And we would love to see you run a Spartan race obstacle course with us on Saturday as well. And there you have it. There's tons of things to do. Just please make sure to go onto the website, see everything that is in there. If there's still slots open, you'll see them as you sign in to see if there's anything else. So let us know what you think. We're here. We're happy, so happy to see you in 6 weeks and to spend time with you and share with you so many things that we have in store for you guys. So thank you so much for your time, and I'll turn it over to Stephanie back.
Awesome. Thank you guys. Let's bring everyone back on to say bye. And let's also, I would love for you guys to get your tickets assigned this week. If I could ask you to do that as your call to action for this week, that would be so, so helpful for us. So you can get your business center. So any recognition, we all have that in the hopper. So thank you guys for coming. Thank you for listening. Thanks, Donald. Thanks, Riley. Thanks, Natalie. Have a great week, everyone. Talk to you soon. Bye, guys.